are built on our facts. But simulate our history that made it a mystery. Now they all inherit the bittersweet victory. Look at what they did to me. Can I get a witness, please? Justice not for serve, reparations never sent to me.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is another episode of Stay Live Forever podcast episode. This is episode 9/14/20. This is your host Tayrisu Johnny Hunt, and how's everybody doing today? I hope that everybody's being safe. I hope that everybody's doing the proper procedures to protect themselves from this global poison, as we call it. Hope that everybody's being safe and sound. Hope that your kids is being safe despite them some of them wanting to go to school or not. And like I said, it's a lot for everybody, and I hope that everybody's just being safe from these riots, as these political rallies that's going on, these riots. The riots that's going on. How's everybody doing today? Today what I'm going to talk about is the rallies that still continue on through the U.S. to the NBA to the NFL. All right, first things first. I'm going to talk about the rallies that has been going on. Portland, as far as I know, are still going on despite they're still going on in Portland, Oregon, y'all. If we go to Portland, Oregon, let's take a trip. Let's take an imaginary trip to Portland, Oregon. For those people have never been to Portland, Oregon, let's take an imaginary trip to all the way. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. To my left, to my right. Yep. Obviously, Portland, Oregon, out in the Northwest region. There's still rallies that's still going on. There's still riots that's still going on, y'all. It's been crazy because everybody, they still obviously. Not just the people of Portland, but they're still upset. But it just everyone that's just not just within the U.S. Everyone across the world is upset. They're tired. They're angry. They're aggravated. They're frustrated with what's been going on in terms of these the authority abusing their authority. And it's gone too far, man. It's just going way too far with stuff. It's just going way too far with stuff. Obviously, you don't want to see any type of riots or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just gone too far. But what will it take? What will it take for the whole world to come to peace? What will it take for innocent black lives for these black lives to what will it take? What will it take? What will it take for these authorities to stop brutalizing their authority? What will it take, y'all? What will it take? And then let me take you out, and then let me Rochester. Well, fortunately, I seen something very, very, very disturbing, y'all. Very, very disturbing. To the point where it's like, yo, man, I seen it on ABC News accordingly, and it's utterly disgusting. What happened in Rochester, New York, and it's disgusting. It's utterly deplorable, and it's beyond. It's deplorable. It's disgusting. How can you live like that, seeing something like that? How can you live like that, seeing something like that? If y'all want to check out the video, go ahead and check out that video. Obviously you guys got to look it up online and stuff like that. But it's disgusting. It's disgusting what has been happening. It has gone too far. I mean, understand. It's just disgusting, utterly disgusting. Disgusting. It's just utterly disgusting, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like I said, my this platform that I set up for myself, This is a sports podcast, but I can't run away from the fact that in my mind I've been seeing a lot of this disturbing things, very disturbing things, and it just gone too far, gone way too far, y'all, gone way too far. Anyway, I mean, the second thing I'm going to talk about is the NBA, is because for those of y'all that are into sports, man, you know what I'm saying, y'all know what I'm talking about. The Clippers versus the Nuggets, man, that series has been more than just epic, y'all. They said that the Clippers, according to the experts, supposed to run away with this and stuff like that, but the Nuggets are giving them a fight. And the Nuggets are just giving them a fight. I know the score. I seen the. I think I seen the highlights, but I did see the score, y'all. 111-98 over the Clippers. What is going on with the Clippers, though? I mean, what is really going on with the Clippers, though? I mean, but and then how is Denver somehow, some way, finding a way to beat them? I mean, I seen the highlights. As they call the Joker, Nikolai Jokic. Yo, he is the Joker, man. I mean, he's a wild card, man. That dude, I seen him play the previous games, man. That man is a straight up wild card. I mean, he's not just this man is a straight up wild card, man. I mean, once he gets going, man, once that center gets going for the Nuggets, man, it's like there's no stopping him. Who can stop him from scoring? Who can stop him from doing what he's doing offensively? I mean, it's crazy based on previous games and based on the highlights that I've seen. Who can stop Jokic? Sheesh. Who can stop Jokic, man? The way he's playing, it's unbelievable what he's doing. And then, you know, Jamal Murray, he putting up his points. And I know the X factor for the Nuggets, it's Michael Porter Jr., to Gary Harris Jr. Yeah, I mean, those guys are straight up X factors, man. I mean, those guys are straight up X factors, and I know that Paul Millsap as well. I mean, those are X factors, man. Especially Michael Porter Jr., man. He just been unbelievable, man. He's just been doing his thing, even though he scored. I mean, he's scoring the way he's scoring, but I mean, but Jokic, man, oh my gosh, who is stopping this man? Who is stopping Nikolai Jokic, man? When they say that he's a joker, he's the joker. Once he get going, yo, there's no stopping that man. That man is unbelievable, man. That man is straight up unbelievable, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, yo. Man, and I know that game is tomorrow between the Clippers and the Nuggets, man. It's a deciding game to see who is going to go to the Western Conference Finals, because we already know that the Lakers manhandled Houston after game one of their game. I mean, they already in the Western Conference Finals, but oh my goodness, yo, Nikolai Jokic, oh my goodness. Man, yo, man, that dude, when they say that he's the Joker, they truly mean that he's the Joker, man. I mean, this dude popping out threes, to handling the ball, to going to the rack, and his ability, man, like I said, usually I don't even go watch the NBA. I don't, but it's playoff season, and this first ever bubble playoffs, man. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable, man. I think that they should do that more often, especially when this global poison is over. They should do that more often. They make things. The NBA make things. NBA just made things more interesting by the players. They need to do that more often. They really need to do that more often for the players. And I mean, in the closing, maybe the closing few games next season, but I think that they need to continue on for if they got something here, they got something going. And NBA got something going, but because the unbelievable games that I've been seeing even before the playoffs started to the playoffs right now, man, I mean, it's unbelievable, y'all. It's very unbelievable. So, like I said, y'all, they supposed to be coming up tomorrow and stuff like that. I mean, they supposed to be playing tomorrow. I forgot what time. Just check your local listings, y'all. Y'all need to check that game out. Even if y'all not a fan of the NBA, even if y'all don't even watch sports, this is highly anticipated stuff. Check it out, please, y'all. Check it out, man, for real. Y'all need to really check this out, man. Check this out. All right. So, let's talk about the NFL. What y'all think? What y'all think so far about the NFL season, y'all? So far, week 1, y'all. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think so far? What do y'all really think so far? I'm telling y'all, man. The game that I seen with Green Bay Packers facing the Minnesota Vikings. I know that score is 43-34. Man, Aaron Rodgers is still that dude. He's as Stephen A. Smith say, he's that bad man. He's that bad man. But I want to talk about Devontae Adams, y'all. The man put up 9 receptions for like I think 103 or something like that in the first half. Dude is unstoppable. But he ended up with I think 11 or 12 catches. I think for like 150 some odd yards, y'all. And I mean, yo, Devontae Adams, man, he the truth, man. Well, I mean, but Aaron Rodgers, and then you have to look at Valdez Scantling. Oh my goodness, y'all. He was stepping up, even though he had a few key drop passes, y'all. But he's the truth too. And I mean, oh my God. And Lazard, he was doing his thing too. I'm telling y'all, man. Oh my goodness, man. Green Bay looked mighty good, and their defense was doing their thing as usual. Minnesota, what is going on with them? Just what is going on with Minnesota? I mean, Kirk Cousins was okay, you know what I'm saying, but he should have played better. Devontae Cook, he was doing his thing. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this is crazy, y'all. I mean, but the way Green Bay manhandled, they basically to me manhandled the Minnesota Vikings, y'all. I mean, they manhandled them. In my opinion, they manhandled them. So Green Bay, if they can keep the momentum up, they might be back. They might be. I don't know yet. They might be back in the NFC conference championship. Might be, because I know there was a lot of controversy with them selecting the quarterback in the first round, because you still have Aaron Rodgers, and they made it and based on last season, they made it all the way to the NFC conference championship game. But the way maybe is it that Aaron Rodgers is motivated by Green Bay drafted a quarterback by the name of Jordan Love? What is that what got him going? Is that what really got him going, y'all? Is that what really got him going? And that's going to be the question throughout the season, y'all. That's definitely going to be the question throughout the season, y'all. That's one of the questions that y'all got to anticipate. I'm telling y'all, man. Let me see something here. I'm telling you, man, but the way Aaron Rodgers play, man, you know, that's typical Aaron Rodgers, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, he doing his thing, man. He's definitely doing his thing, y'all. He's definitely doing his thing. Definitely is doing his thing. He is definitely doing his thing. Like I said, I was just impressed by Devontae Adams, man. nine. Like I said, he had 9 catches for 100 some odd yards in the first half. He ended up with finish it out with I think 11 to 12 catches as far as I know. I'm trying to look it up here. Um, 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 yards or something like that. But I mean, definitely doing his thing, man. Definitely. What about the second game between the Buccaneers and the Saints? The key of the game to me is that it's all about continuity. Because the Saints, the players that they have, they're used to each other. They're used to they're used to playing with one another. They're used to playing with one another, and of course they're going to continue with the continuity. But the way they played against Tom Brady, they know what Tom Brady is about. They know the pedigree that him and Rob Gronkowski bring to the table. But the Saints were able to still do their thing because the key of the game was continuity. You know, Drew Brees did his thing. Alvin Kamara, he's going to do his thing. I mean, there was a lot of key stops within that defense for the New Orleans Saints. There was a lot of key plays that they made on the Tampa Bay offense. I'm telling you, man. They were just doing it. They just did their thing, and they just did their thing. They basically did their thing, and like I said, the schedule is unbelievable, y'all. It's crazy, crazy, man. What was what was the score of the game? What was the score of the and
The Saints. Final score was 34-23 Saints.
okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Like I said, my key of the game is that the Saints have that continuity. But my can they reach to the Super Bowl? The high expectations that they've been having for a couple years now. It's been like what? Because the team that they, and I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, um, there's still high expectations for the there's still high expectations for the not just for the Buccaneers, but there's more for the Saints. Let me do it like this. He was 23 for 36, 239 yards, two touchdowns and two interceptions. The second, he only carried the ball for 17 times for 16 yards. Chris Godwin had 6 receptions for 79 yards. S. Miller had 5 receptions for 73 yards. Okay. All right, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. It's just bad connection, y'all. On my part, that's bad connection. Very bad connection. Trying to make things happen, y'all. Trying to make things happen. I do apologize for any inconvenience whatsoever. Okay. Sorry for the of what happened to that. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Rob Gronkowski only had 2 receptions for 11 yards, and Mike Evans on reception for 2 yards. The Saints basically shut him down. They were forcing Tom Brady to pass to somebody else, and that's what they did, y'all. That's exactly what they did. Let me see about the ball. L. David, good game. He had a good game as well. L. David, he had 7 tackles. D. White had 6 were assisted as well, y'all. Um, like I said, the defense did all they can. The defense did all they can, but like I said, they couldn't stop the Saints as the Saints was doing their thing. The Saints did let me start off with Drew Brees, y'all. And that was the key matchups that I was talking about, the most intriguing matchups of. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to get the stats for you in between the Bucks and the Saints, y'all. Like I said, the internet connection is poor for any inconvenience whatsoever. Like I said, y'all, Drew Brees was doing his thing, Alvin Kamara was doing his thing. Defense, man, they stepped it up big as they won 34 to 23 over the Buccaneers. It's my key focus is their continuity of the Saints in general. But let me discuss to y'all the stats that happened. That's the stats that happened, y'all. Drew Brees did he did 18 for 30. He did 18 for 30, 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. Um Lamar Murray ran the ball 50 for 48 yards. Alvin Kamara ran the ball for 12 yards. I mean, excuse me. He carried the ball 12 times for 16 yards. And Tyson Hill, he's an X factor in this X factors for this team. He only carried the ball 3 times for 13 yards. And he also had 1 reception for 14 yards because I know he's a plug-in guy. He's that plug-in guy, and multiple teams are trying to have that type of a player, y'all. But let me get to the in terms of receiving. Jerry Cook had 5 receptions for 80 yards. Alvin Kamara had 5 receptions for 51 yards. Michael Thomas had 3 receptions for 17 yards. Emmanuel Sanders had 3 receptions for 14. Um, um, they pretty much did their thing. They pretty much did their thing. Like I said, I know Lattimore had into it with Michael Evans. They were frustrating Michael Evans, and that was the key of the game, y'all. Let me talk about the defensive stats as well. C. Gardner had 9 tackles. One of them was assisted. Janoris Stinkers had 8 tackles. And one of them was assisted. He had the key interception on Tom Brady. Let me see. I know there was a play. I know there was a play that DJ Swearinger. He's an aggressor when it comes down to tackling. But I know there was a key. There was a pass interference. I forgot it was on. I mean, yeah, it was on him when one of the receivers from Tampa Bay. I think it was Chris Godwin. I mean, because DJ Swearinger had an illegal hit on him. That was that. So, like I said, my main thing with the Saints is their key is the continuity. It's the continuity. It's the continuity, y'all. They have good chemistry with each other. Obviously, it doesn't have a lot of continuity as well. So they got to, but it's only week 1, y'all. It's only week 1. What are your expectations for the Steelers versus Giants? How will Ben Roethlisberger play? How will he get that connection with Juju Smith-Schuster? Will James Conner be effective as well? He had a pretty good season last season. How will their defense play out with Haywood, T.J. Watt, and and Bud Dupree, how those guys turn out as well. And what would the Giants do against them? Or what would the Giants do? They both play the basic same offense and same defense because they play the I know the Giants and the Steelers, they play like a three in defense, they play like a 3-4 base defense, and in offense they're doing a wide three that's their MO and stuff like that too. How would that game turn out, as well as the Titans and versus the Broncos, y'all? How would that game turn out? Like I said, I've seen some amazing stuff during week 1, and like I said, y'all need to still tune in to it. Yeah, just watch those games to see what y'all think is going to happen, y'all. Until the next time. This is going to be a part 2, y'all. Stay tuned in. Like I said, it's on a popping, man. Like I said, and this is another episode of Stay Live Forever podcast. And this is your host, Terisu Johnny Huns. Part 2 definitely is coming up, y'all. Like I said, I'm about to that's happening in um, to the tomorrow and the Nuggets. A matter of fact, what he in the Celtics come game 1 of that series, y'all. It's going to be very intriguing. How will Jimmy Butler play? Who will Jimmy and how will Jack Dragic for the Heat will turn out to be also